Hey guys, welcome back to See For Yourself. And as you know, I'm your girl C. And if you didn't know, that means you're new. So go ahead and click that subscribe button. Make sure you stick around to see for yourself. And I also want to thank you, every single one of you that's watching this right now. Thank you so much for the support. I love and appreciate you so much. And while you're at it, guys, go ahead right now and click the like button. Leave me a comment throughout this video and share it with your friends and family. All right. Today, we're going to talk about college life. So let's chat.
This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire.
All right. First thing, guys, college or university life. That is a mature institution, and that means you're responsible for your actions. Your actions will determine your outcome, whether or not you're successful, whether or not you get that degree. That is all dependent on you and what you have around you and your support system, your mindset, and how you manage your time, how you prioritize, and what you think is important. All right. It's very different from high school in that nobody's over you to make sure you do what you're supposed to do. In university or college, they have stricter policies. You can't fight. That's violence. They're gonna call the police on you. You're gonna get locked up. So your money is already paid. You have to know what you want to get out of this and make sure you maneuver your time well so that you actually get what you went there seeking for. Most of it is, you will find that a lot of it is discovery learning. That means you have to do a lot of reading on your own. They always say you have to read for your degree. A real thing. You have to read for that. You have to put in the work. Okay. My first year was my most challenging year. I was fresh out of high school, and it was my most challenging year. That's the year I saw the most C's in my entire life. But I passed first year, right? Because the second semester of first year, I started realizing, oh, this ain't no walk in the park. I can't scrape through. I got to put in some work. So you got to be prepared to do that work. My final year was my easiest year because maybe I had it packed to that point. I don't know. I've done 4 years of it. Maybe it was easy, but the workload was lighter in final year, and I had more time in final year to complete my studies the way I wanted to. And definitely I finished with style. You can finish with style too. Get them honors. Ain't nothing like it. All right. Managing your time is important, guys. You can't be last minute. I'm serious. Don't be last minute. Me say not be last minute. I remember the days, guys, me have to run down lecturer. Me and the lady I drive, me have to run down the car and dash my assignment through the window. Okay? Don't be like me. Assignments, group work and presentation, very important. Take it seriously. Make sure you take it seriously. Even the ones that are worth 5%, do them like them worth 50% of your grade, because trust me, that can be the difference between a pass or a fail. That can also be the difference between you finishing with honors or not. So make sure you pay attention to that. No, guys, when the group member thing, no. Step on some can, step on some. All right, group members, guys, you have the lazy one them. You have the one them will say, well, my part. You have the one them will don't come a group meeting. You have the one them will dodge out. You have the one them will come and not do nothing. And you have the freeloaders. You have the freeloaders who just wants you to do the work and they take all the credit. They just want to make sure their name is on the assignment. Guys, pay attention. If it happened to you in first semester of the first year, don't let it happen to you the second semester of that first year. Because what happens, the people that you end up working with that first year most likely will be the persons you end up working with right throughout your tenure at university. So be very careful of who you select and don't make the same mistake twice. My group, guys, was last minute bad. Guys, me not lie with it last minute. Which leads me to another point. Friends may or may not be the ideal persons to choose when it comes to doing your group work and group presentations, because they're friends. They will leave stuff on you. They will not do anything because they know, oh, it's my friend, she'll put my name on the paper. So be careful, you may be left doing all the work. My group members, thank God for them, even though we did last minute and we had our one and few mishaps, but when it comes to the nitty gritty, we made sure our work was done and we knew what we were there for. We have the one them where I don't gamble and not show up, guys. Whew, it's a whole different psyche. But just make sure that you are on point with your work. Again, guys, manage your time, limit your distractions. Don't keep up with the Joneses unless it's going to benefit your work. I'm serious. Make time to study. Another thing, guys, make sure you network. Make sure you network when it comes to your tests, your tests and your exams. Make sure you network. That might save you in a course, okay? And when I say network, I'm talking about those in your class. I'm talking about those in a group that is doing similar courses to yours. I'm talking about a faculty even. Just meet up with other people, make friends with them. You don't have to be, a person that you're not. If you're not that person, you're just not that person. But whatever you do, make sure you have access to information that can help you throughout your studies. Make certain, make some links in the printer, links in the office, links, some friends over this faculty and some friends over that faculty too, because they'll be doing something that's different from you and you may need their help. That's happened to me several times, and it's because of people that I made friends with, because of my network, that I was able to get some stuff done that I didn't understand or know how to do. So make sure you network. No man stands alone. You're studying for a degree and it will get challenging at times, and you need a network, you need a support group. So make certain you're not mean with information, because sometimes a group might get a test and you will be getting the test soon, and because you have a friend, that friend will share the information with you about what they got on the test. That makes your studying easier. That limits what you have to cover, and 99% of the time you will get back that test because the lecturer too lazy to go rewrite it. Trust me on that. So guys, just make sure you network. I remember sometimes, guys, we'll be pulling some all-nighters. When we say all-nighters, we're at school all night. And that brings me to my other point. Guys, let's talk about your living, where you choose to reside. Now, if you're from the country, that simply means if you've chosen a university or a college in Kingston or St. Andrew, or it's somewhere about around that area, you'll have to relocate. Now, the relocation, be very careful, and I'm gonna give you some tips and some experiences with what that was for me. I was in the country and I had to move to Kingston to finish universities. Now, if you're gonna stay with relatives and friends, be sure that they are supportive. Be sure that there are people that wants to see you succeed, because bad man is active and bad man real. Bad man real. Take it from them. I'm dead serious about it. They may not want to see you success, and they may not want to see you strive. Maybe because themselves never made it that far, or whatever reason. Because some people just bad man for bad man. Be careful. If you're around those people, take away yourself. Take away yourself. Just take away yourself. Me say fi take away yourself. You need to be around people that are supportive, and be mindful if it's relatives and friends. Guys, them want to charge you some big rent money and them something. I know say at school you come, and it's gonna be hard for you to pay those expensive rent. So be careful, guys. And if you are staying with relatives and friends, be sure to contribute financially in some way or another. Don't let them have to come and tear you down. Alright? Make sure they're understanding as well. Now let's talk about on campus and off campus. When you're choosing on campus, to live on campus, you're boarding at the school, and you may have limitations with regards to your time, who can come over and when, what time you should be on dorm. Dorm rooms are very small. You have to share rooms. Those kind of things you have to consider. Now, living off campus may have a little bit, on campus also may have more security, but living off campus is a whole different ball game. For those who have never lived by themselves before, it might be a big open cage for you to explore and have fun. For others, it might be a little intimidating because they're always used to having family around to support them, to cook, to wash, and all those things. All of those things will be on you. You're responsible for your time. Again, I cannot stress that enough. Time management is important. Now, when you're living off campus, there may be benefits. You can go out when you feel like you can come in when you feel like you have nobody over you. However, the area that you choose, you have to be careful. Like for example, in Papine, the surrounding environments may not be so safe. That's for you and UTech, etc. The environments may not be that safe everywhere, and I'm talking about places like Tavern. I used to live in Tavern, and that's the known reputation for those places. That's volatile. No, that for some they never experienced it. I never experienced it. But one thing to share, guys. One night we were doing an all-night story time. We were doing an all-nighter, and about 3 o'clock we decided we were tired and we were gonna go home. And when we walk out to go home, guys, the security stopped us at the gate of the school and said to us, "Where are you guys going at this?" And we're like, "We just live right down the road there, down by Tavern. We're just gonna go over." And he said, "Listen, I'm serious." The security guy said to us, "You guys might want to reconsider that, because several times if you cross this gate and something happens to you outside, we can't help you. And there are many times we see people get attacked even at this very gate, and we can't do anything about it simply because they're not on the school compound. And I'm gonna tell you, I live in this area." That's what the guy said. "I live in this area, and that's where you're choosing to go at this hour of the night. That Papine right there, you're putting your life in serious danger. Guys, we turned back." Okay, and I'm not telling you that to scare you and say don't live in Papine, but I'm telling you for you to be mindful and careful of where you choose to live. I've heard of people being robbed. I know people who were robbed. I know people who were held at gunpoint. I know people who were raped. I know of persons who were even killed in those environments by being out there late at night. No, it's very important. What I found and what I heard also, they said that when you live in those areas, the people around, they will look out for you as students, but also be mindful of the time you're going in and going out, because you do have those who are up to no good around you. So they may look out to you, but they can only look out for you, but they can only do so to a certain extent. You also have to use knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Even the Bible says so. So be careful, guys. I remember we lived in a place, oh Jesus, guys, 40 leg would have killed we down a Tavern in our house. When we say 40 leg, they say when rain fall at school, we start fret, because we know that by tonight when we go down, 40 leg are going to kill we. That house all flood out with you guys. When rain fall, the house flood out. Guys, I'm telling you, we're going through some really rough times. You taking a man. But anyway, guys, I'm just saying that to say, one next night I was in the bathroom and I saw something that resembled a lizard at the window. I was like, "Lizard? Oh, the lizard coming in at the window." Next thing we know, guys, the lizard sprint off on me. Guys, me touch Shelly and Fraser Merlin at it, and you see it in a one, and me I run out of that bathroom, and it had jumped like legit. It wasn't even a lizard, it was just jumping at me. I was so scared. I went and I was telling my roommates and friends, and they said that's yellow wax, and if it did ever bite you and it reach water before you dead. Guys, me I tell us them a fret all night, because it did really jump on my foot back, you know, I don't know if it did bite me. Guys, me I tell you, say, just be very careful. Also, guys, sometimes the people that you rent from can become a terror in your life. I remember one place where we lived, the lady, she was, I think she was the sister of the person that owned the house, but she felt like she was supposed to get some money, family drama. And she was responsible for like taking care of the house, because it was 10 of us, so like the cleaning and all that, she was responsible so that it wouldn't be like, a tug of war and a hassle for us. That lady cussed with every day. The lady see with the lady cuss with, guys, and she said she a Christian, The lady would curse us out every day. Matter of fact, she called us the Big 10. On the Big 10, guys, she claimed that we were chatting her and all these things. Anyway, it's all an experience that nobody can really live for you. You have to experience it for yourself and know what it is like, what it is about. It's a wonderful experience, to say the least. It teaches you more than you went there to learn, not only about the knowledge and the degree that you came for, but it also teaches you a lot about life, relationships, and friendship. Don't be distracted. You know what your goal is. Make sure you stay focused and keep positive. It doesn't matter what. And if you see something not working out your way, take care of yourself. Okay, guys, if you've reached this far, I just have to say thank you a million for watching this video. Make sure you hit that like button and share it with your friends. People who are now studying, whether it's online or not. You can share it with them. Tips may be here that are helpful and they can use to help them along their journey. If I had someone to do this type of video for me, I would have known what I was getting myself into initially and what to expect and how to prepare. So share it with your bestie, share it with your worstie too, share it with everyone in your household. Drop a like, guys, and leave a comment, because I'd love to hear from you. And if you have not subscribed as yet, subscribe. Just subscribe, please. Alright, once again, guys, big up on yourself. Thank you so much for the love and the support. Have a wonderful Sunday. Peace out. Mwah.